Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM 2. So, let's continue where we left off. We need to assign one engineer. Let's just clear the alien machinery faster. Why not? We really need the supplies, actually. Because we still need more weapons. We are about to finish gas weapons, so that will unlock a better sniper rifle and a better cannon for grenadiers. And we can get supplies. Okay, we will probably go for that. But first, let's check guerrilla tactics school. What classes do we actually need? Probably another grenadier. Do we actually need more grenadiers? Maybe? We got 3. I wouldn't mind another ranger. But let's go for grenadier first. That's such an important class. Not that rangers are bad, but yeah. Okay, Mark. You will be a grenadier. Go you. And back to the bridge. We got 0 supplies. Let's go get the supplies then. I mean, it's still tempting to increase the contacts cap. Because this will go away if I don't go there.
Avenger plotting
I think we'll go for that one. Because this seems to be pretty rare. And this will increase our contacts cap. Alright, let's do it. I don't like this UFO too much. We got the gas weapons. So yeah, this unlocks the 2 remaining gas weapons. Or magnetic weapons, whatever. As for our next research, I'm not quite sure what the Viper autopsy is going to unlock. Or the Muton autopsy. The Muton is the most advanced alien we've faced so far. You know what, let's do the Muton autopsy.
Has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse, and I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Okay then, well, carry on. And back to the bridge. Let's keep scanning. We got exactly 0 supplies. And alien debris cleared.
Maximum power consumption reached.
42 supplies, that's better. Still not amazing, but better. Now let's finish that grenade a little bit faster, because we have no idea when we're going to get to the next mission. It might make a difference, who knows. We'll save 1 day this way. And carry on. We got it. Incendiary grenade. Oh, that sounds really good. Let's see. After the initial blast, most targets will be set aflame and suffer persistent burning damage. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's keep scanning. And this will increase our contacts. Nice one. And we can still go for supplies. That's exactly what we're going to do. Off we go then. We need these supplies too. Training completed. So Mark is a grenadier. Now we can get a ranger. That probably makes sense. We only got 2 rangers. Right, wrong facility. Alright, so who's going to be a ranger? Mikołaj can be a ranger, why not? There. And back to the bridge. Let's get the supplies. Oh yeah, Muton autopsy. New item. Advanced grenade launcher. Oh, I like that. And plasma grenade. Hey, perfect. Alright. Longer range, from the looks of it. And larger effect radius. We need this. We need this ASAP. And plasma grenade. We need both of these things. Alright, what do we want to research next? Let's go for the mech breakdown. We could also go directly for plated armor, which maybe isn't a terrible idea. We just don't have a whole lot of supplies right now.
These robotic units, developed by Advent, seem to be wholly autonomous, capable of targeting and engaging selected units without reliance on external verification. Although it falls on me to work through the initial disassembly, I fully intend on involving Shen in this process. as her knowledge of robotics far outweighs my own.
Alright then. Well, carry on. So, yeah, 42 supplies isn't enough. But we are about to finish clearing alien machinery. Let's keep scanning. Incoming transmission. 152 is our current monthly income. New stuff available. Okay then. Advent alloy padding, yeah. We don't want them to get armor, that's for sure. Major breakthrough. Adding 2 blocks to the avatar progress meter. I don't like that either, but we still don't have to worry too much about the avatar project. Still, we don't want them to make too much progress. I don't think I want to spend 50 intel to reveal this. No, not really. Alright. Supply drop. Yes, we don't need supplies, but we are already working on that. However, this will be faster. Yep, let's go there. We need supplies badly. We still need to finish some weapons. And this is a lot more supplies. 152. We will go back here, if it's still there. Finished clearing machinery. And now we can clear some more, I suppose? Probably. I assume it will take a while, but that's to be expected. 96, 100, yep, I like this one. Let's clear this one. Well, actually, hold on. We got power coils down here. So if we build a power relay in the future, we should build it down here. Yep, I think we should expand in this direction. Alright, let's do it. How long is this going to take? 15 days. Could have been worse. Back to the bridge we go. Give me the supplies. There, we got the supplies. New stuff available. I don't think we can afford that. Not really.
Avenger plotting new
Back to the overgrown checkpoint. We need more supplies. Even more supplies. I think we can afford some weapons now, so let's have a look. Armory. Well, no, engineering. So how expensive are these things? Pretty expensive. 150 supplies, wow. But 75 supplies for advanced grenade launcher. I want this thing. We could also go for mag pistol, which isn't terrible. We could go for advanced grenade launcher and then one of these weapons. I might just go for mag cannon. We got quite a few grenadiers now, and I pretty much always bring a grenadier to a mission. As long as I can. Alright, let's go for these. That leaves us with 6 supplies. Not amazing, but hey, we got some really nice upgrades. Alright, let's keep scanning. We will get more supplies. And, oh yeah, so what is this going to unlock? Gremlin Mark II. Nice. And the new Proving Ground project, Blue Screen Protocol. I have no idea what that is. Gremlin Mark II. So, what's the difference? Let's see. Improved effectiveness? What exactly does that mean? Oh, it will increase the hacking stat. And Blue Screen Protocol. What does this do? Let's see. With the number of mechanized units Advent has available to throw at us, developing munitions capable of disabling them should be one of our higher priorities. Taigan suggested we look into disrupting their core operating systems. Okay, but what does that mean exactly? What about our next research? Maybe we should just research alien encryption already? But we still have to capture an Advent officer. I don't know. Okay, fine, let's do it. It will only take 5 days. And back to the bridge. Let's keep scanning. And oh, interception imminent. I think I know what this means. We're going to get an Avenger defense mission. Yeah, it's going to happen, it's happening. At least we got some weapon upgrades before it actually happened.
We've lost power! We're going down! Fast!
Impossible! There's no damage to the engines. Unless be using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry... Hold on.
Shen?
It's not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Good news, we didn't crash. This isn't the end of the game.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
I like Bradford's comments sometimes.
It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Destroying that spike is our only chance at getting out of here. We can't let the aliens take this ship.
Thanks, Sherlock.
We're going down, Commander.
Well, that's that. We have to do it.
Commander, we can't afford
And we are allowed to bring wounded soldiers. We don't really have to. I don't think we have anyone wounded at all. I'm pretty sure we don't. So, let's have a look. I think we want to bring as many grenadiers as possible, because they will have the best equipment. We just got 2 badass upgrades for them. So that means we should bring Roland or something. Well, Roland or Mark. We got 2 Marks now. Okay, let's bring Roland. And... who else? Neil? Probably. Well, I'm not sure. He doesn't have upgraded weapons. We definitely want a ranger, so Vasily is coming. Who else? Mark and Joe? Yeah, I think bringing both makes sense because they have a very different skill set. Mark has combat protocol and the haywire protocol, while Joe has medical protocol and revival protocol. So bringing them both does make sense. Alright, well, now we need to give them all proper gear. Let's see. Let's check our new grenade. The fancy incendiary grenade. We got 1 slot with heavy ordnance, because only 1 grenadier actually has that ability. Let's see. Oh, it does more damage. I like that. Well, this is really tempting. Incendiary grenade does more blast damage than all other grenades. Some enemies are immune to fire, okay? So, like mechs. I think we want 2 of these things. Yeah, I think we do. I like the increased damage. Alright then, so... let's see. Bonus grenade range. Oh yeah, let's compare the grenade launchers. +1 radius and +1 grenade range. I like it. The extra radius is so nice. Anyway, next. We still got the acid grenade, but we'll only have 1 unfortunately, because we don't have heavy ordnance on Bjarn. Still, Bjarn will bring the acid grenade like this, and I think Roland will bring the flashbang grenade. Probably, yeah. Okay, flashbang grenade for Roland. We can also mod some more weapons, which might be worth doing. Let's check Vasily. Yeah, we could give Vasily another upgrade. He has 1 free reload. We could give him a scope, which is pretty nice with a shotgun. I'm actually kind of tempted to give him a scope. What are the other options? We got stock. I don't think that's super useful on a ranger. Not saying it's bad. Okay, let's use a scope on Vasily, why not? Alright, fine, scope. There. Done. And what else? And tracer rounds. Yeah, I like it. 86 aim with a shotgun or with a shotgun. Good enough. So, who else? Do we have any other fancy toys? I don't think we want the skulljack for this, because we'll have bigger problems than capturing Advent officers. Yeah, we really will. John needs the medkit, because he has medical protocol, so that makes the most sense on him. And do we want any more mods? Let's have a look. We do have a 5% chance to just kill the target outright mod. We also have stock. Let's give this to Joe. So Joe will do granted 1 damage now. And that makes sense, because now both Joe and Mark can do granted damage. Mark has combat protocol. Joe doesn't have that, but Joe has stock now. Anyway, I think that's all of it. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything else really. We still got 2 more weapon upgrades, but I don't think I want to use these. The repeater is potentially amazing, but that's 5% chance. I would never want to count on a 5% chance. Then again, it does make sense to give it to someone. Maybe. I could just give it to Bjorn. Okay, fine. We'll give it to Bjorn. And that's that. Looks like we're ready. This should be interesting. Alright, let's go then. So we can't fail this mission. I'm not sure if game literally ends if you fail it. I assume it does. Considering you can bring wounded soldiers. It probably does end the campaign if you fail. But this is the first time I'm doing the Avenger defense mission, so I don't know, I'm just assuming. So this is what we have to destroy.
The Avenger is dead in the water. I'm diverting reserve power to the scanners and they're picking up a powerful radiation.
We do have
source nearby.
concealment
We need to
on our ranger,
destroy whatever it is.
so that's going to be quite useful to scout ahead. Alright, let's start moving then. I have no idea how many enemies we'll have to fight here. Probably a lot. Alright, let's move to the ledge. And no enemies so far. It's not that far away, but I assume we're going to get attacked hardcore. That's probably what's going to happen. I assume that's what's going to happen. Alright, we'll deal with it. Not that we really have a big choice. Alright, Joe and Mark to the front. Mark actually has a frag grenade. And everyone else back here, we do have some nice full cover. Like this. And Overwatch for everyone. We do have scanning protocol. Do we want to use that? Okay, let's use that, why not? Will that actually reveal anything? Yes, it will. That's kind of nice. I wanted to test it. Yeah, I like it. I think that's a muton because it has 2 armor. It could be a mech. Either a muton or a mech. Well, here comes the first group. Just a regular dude and an Advent officer. Not a very scary group. Yeah, this is a muton. But we expected that. We already had mutons. Oh, we will get even more soldiers. Alright, I'm not sure if I want to know just how many aliens we're going to get in this mission. We got Rick now. Rick aka RNGesus. From Mission 8. Well, I hope he will bring us luck. And good RNG. Now, I don't want to lose concealment. It might make sense to back up a bit.
Location confirmed.
Let's back up a bit. We know they are incoming, so we'll just wait. I assume they will run into us. Yeah, they will. I mean, they want the Avenger, obviously. They are the ones attacking. And while we do have to destroy that thing over there, we are mostly defending. Alright, go for it. And that's a nice shot. I'm not quite sure just how exactly he hit the target, but I don't question it. Hi. Well, we did some damage to the muton, and he's coming. We won't be killing him on this turn. I don't like the mutons at all. We could hit him with demolition. That sounds like a really good plan right now. Let's do it. Demolition is so nice when it works. This time it didn't. Alright then. That's a little bit useless. Not much point throwing a frag grenade. I think we'll just overwatch on everyone. Not much else we can do really. Yeah, 18% chance isn't going to hit. I guess we'll just mass overwatch. 33%. Overwatch it is then. I could do a little bit of granted damage, but it doesn't really make any sense. At least not right now. As for Vasily... Oh, 86%! I don't really want to reveal myself. At least not yet. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Alright, this is good enough. Here they come. Advent officer first. I really want to kill that muton before it does something funny. Okay, 1 damage. That's because we got stuck. That was actually a miss. What's up with the misses, guys? Come on now. There, 6 damage. It's a shame it took 4 shots. I don't think we'll be killing the muton as a result. Okay. Well then. They will probably hit us eventually, because you know that's going to happen. Here comes the muton. Would be nice to kill him. But that's not going to happen if we keep missing. We had what, 5 misses? What the heck? Okay, that was kind of bad, but he didn't really do anything. He just ran towards us. And we got some sectoids incoming. Yes, thanks. Send us everything. Everything. Yeah, we know. We got it. Just calm down. Everything is under control. Maybe. No promises. Alright, we still got some cover, but I'm rapidly running out of full cover options. We do have Neil now. I could use lightning hands. Well, first of all, let's just kill this muton maybe. That would be great. Who can do what? Just take shots. Doesn't really matter who's going to shoot first. Not really, it doesn't. Alright, just take a shot. Go. Wait, hold on. Who has shredder ammo? Because the muton still has armor. That was shredder, right? Right here. Yep, okay. So shred his armor first. Nice, and that was a crit. That was actually a kill. Awesome, 8 damage. That's what I like to see. Now, do we want to use any explosives? It might be worth doing. Where's the second sectoid? Because I can't actually see him. Okay. It might be worth throwing a grenade. I don't like how there's no full cover that I can use. I don't like that at all. Let's just throw that frag grenade. Like this. Alright, fine. We have to use it sometime, and Mark has limited range with the grenade. So that did some damage. Who had the incendiary grenade again? That was Brian, right? Yep. Not that I want to use it, I'm just checking. Let's kill that sectoid. Come on, Rick, that's your job. There. RNGesus delivers. He got 8 critical damage. And that's all we can really do. It's time for Overwatch. Well, hold on, we can actually shoot that guy down there. Yeah, and we got a high ground advantage, which is pretty funny. Yeah, sure, we will take that shot. And that's a kill, nice one, good job. He dropped some loot, but I don't think we'll be getting that loot, I'm just saying. Yeah, we won't be getting that loot. Now, where the heck do we go with Neil? Back here? I want some full cover. I suppose this makes sense. Alright, Overwatch. I still want to move a bit, but I don't want to get flanked. Yep. There's a Muton. Alright, kill the Muton, guys. Okay, not bad. We need one more hit. Wait, no, he's dead? No, he's not dead. They got 9 health. Hi. Yes, nice weapon, bro. Can we borrow it for a moment? I promise I'll return it. Okay, that's not so great. 8 damage? What was that? I have no idea. Well, he's not flanking anyone. Oh, now he is. Well then. Hi. This is awkward. We can shoot him in the face now. Which we probably should. Yeah, let's shoot him in the face. This should be 100. Because we have a lot of bonuses, actually. Look at all these bonuses. Alright, this is a guaranteed kill. Bye. So, we still have to destroy that stupid thing in the back. But we keep getting enemies, and that's a promotion. Awesome. I don't really want to move too much right now. Yeah, not really. We'll have to go eventually. But let's Overwatch. This is the first time I'm doing this mission, so I have no idea what to expect and how many aliens to expect. Or if they are unlimited. I assume they are not unlimited, because that would be a very easy way to get experience. We are clearly getting experience because we just got a promotion. There's no way they are unlimited. That would be very silly. So I assume we can just defend until we kill all of them? No idea, we'll find out. Do we need more reloads? We need some reloads, yeah. Okay, reload. Reload. Anyone who has 2 ammunition or less needs a reload. Joe needs a reload, I suppose. And we got a new person. Alright then. Oh yeah, we got another ranger. Except without concealment this time around. Where the heck do we move her? There's not a lot of full cover that I can still use. I can just hunker down, I suppose. That's probably what we have to do. Hey, she has a grenade. Overwatch on everyone else. Which isn't a lot of people. Oh yeah, Joe had a free reload, right? Yep. Can we check what these things are? Yeah, we can. Nice. Alright, Overwatch. And Overwatch. Overwatch all the things. We got 3 reloads on Vasily. Which means we want Overwatch. And we got more incoming. I see no reason to stop defending right now. I mean, if we move out, we will get flanked quite easily. And we'll have fewer defenses. And the fail condition seems to be letting the enemies reach the ramp of the Avenger, which obviously makes sense. Oh, what's that on the left side? Is that a Berserker or something? I don't think that's a regular Muton. Anyway, kill these guys. Come on, people. Stop missing. Like, really? One last shot, go. There we go, we killed him. Yeah, what the heck is this? I don't think that's a regular Muton. That is not a regular Muton. That worries me a bit. Okay, yet another Advent officer. Can we hit him at least? Yes, we can. That's a kill. Nice one. I'm really glad we got these weapons just in time for this mission. It looks like they will make our life much easier. This is a lot of dudes. I wonder just how many dudes we'll get. And they will hit us eventually, you know that's going to happen. At least I wouldn't count on them always missing, or on us always killing them with Overwatch. Yeah, they are shooting us. Alright. So, more. Okay, then. We have a lot of people here. I don't think we want to move out, still. No. Especially since we can't actually see what's going on down here. If I could see if there are enemies down here, I would maybe move out. Sure, I can always move to the ledge, but there's not enough cover. I could go here, but I would have to dash. I could move towards the tree and then move here, but let's just stay where we are for now. We'll take a few shots. Right, we could use a grenade over there, which might make sense. First of all, let's shoot that guy down there. That's 80% chance. And, okay, 5 damage. I'll take it. What else? Can anyone else shoot him? Probably not. Nope. So, do we want a grenade? Seems like a bit of a waste, but I could throw a grenade with Rick. Would have to move a little bit closer, but we could move towards that tree with Rick. Would that be close enough? Actually, I'm not convinced that it would be. It might not be close enough here. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced. We could just Overwatch with everyone. 65%. You know, statistically, someone is going to hit. The problem is that I still want Overwatch on a few people. Let's move a bit closer with Vasily. 66% chance to hit from here with a shotgun. That's actually kind of insane. Alright, someone needs to take a shot. Let's save combat protocol on Mark. And we'll save Joe's shot because Joe has stock, which means he can do guaranteed 1 damage. Okay, Brian will open up. I don't want to waste any grenades just yet. Not against one guy. And that's a kill out. All that analyzing and we just kill him with 1 shot. Good job, Brian. And now we can use Overwatch on everyone. Yep. We do need some reloads, but I want Overwatch. Unless someone is down to 1 ammunition. No, they aren't. Okay, Overwatch all the things. Bring it on. Yes, more reinforcements. That's pretty much what we expect constantly. Okay, we can start reloading a bit. Mark can get a reload. And Joe can get a reload. And Brian. Everyone else will use Overwatch, I think. Yep, Overwatch on everyone else. Overwatch all the things. Oh, we got another Dodd. How many soldiers are we going to get in this mission? This is a little bit insane. I mean, not that I mind, don't get me wrong. But I'm a little bit worried just how hard is this going to get. If you are getting 5 million soldiers, it's kind of crazy. Yes, hostile reinforcements. Tell us something new, Bradford. Well, Overwatch. I really see no reason to move. Like, why would we move? This is working. Alright, Overwatch. We can do another reload, maybe. Do we need another reload? Neil can reload. And more Overwatch. That's that. Are they coming or what? We'll just keep using Overwatch for now. Reload. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Vasily had a free reload. No, we're not alone out here. And, yep, more dudes incoming. What is it this time? Okay. Advent officer. And regular Advent guy. Looks like it. This is going really well so far. But I'm still a little bit worried about the fact we're getting so many soldiers to use. And now I can't see anything at all. Thanks, game, this is very useful indeed. Alright, and this guy is just going to die probably. Nice shot. And he's dead. RIP.
That's right. Got some advent here.
This mission, man, it's weird. Alright then. So, more Overwatch. I see no reason to change anything we're doing. We didn't even use a lot of grenades. We used what? One grenade? We still got all our fancy grenades, like acid grenade, incendiary grenade. Okay, reload for Roland. We'll reload anyone who has less than 3 ammunition. Not including 3. Okay, Overwatch, Overwatch. I know this isn't exactly the most exciting tactic ever, but don't blame me. It's a shame we can't see just how many we killed. Also, we're not on a timer. So, yeah. It does look like that this Raptor will be defended by some kind of static group. I think I saw a Berserker. At least there's no way that was a regular Muton. I don't think that was a regular Muton. More incoming. Okay, bring it on. Slightly different this time. Well, they might run up here, which will be a little bit problematic, perhaps. Maybe we should reposition. We can reposition slightly. Alright, let's reposition a bit. We can use more full cover, I suppose. Not much point standing here. No, not really. Alright, more Overwatch. You can't go wrong with more Overwatch. I'm not gonna lie, this is fun. Murdering aliens that are just keep coming in waves is fun. But I do wonder just how much longer this is going to be. Yep, more incoming. Well then, hi. Just advent dudes, but we got a stun lancer this time around. And these guys are nasty.
I've got eyes on advent troops.
Okay then. Yes, hi. Overwatch. Like, there's no way I'm going to move towards them. We are in a very good defensive position. Yep, Overwatch party. I miss mass Overwatch from the long war right about now. I think we'll get 2 groups on the same turn. And, well, something is happening and I can't see what. Yes, this is very exciting indeed. Alright, here they come. Try to not miss too much, very nice. And he's dead. 1 down, many more to go. I'm more worried about the stun lancer. But more Overwatch. I know I keep saying this, but I seriously see no reason to do anything else right now. Alright guys, more Overwatch. There's no way they are infinite though, because this would be a broken way to farm experience. And that's an instant kill right there. Actually no, it's not. And we missed. Okay, 1 more, that's a kill right now. Good job. And that was one of our squaddies, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. And here comes the stun lancer. So this is quite possibly the most important target here. And I don't think we have enough reaction shots to kill him. Well, especially when we miss. Come on, Neil. Okay, nice, we actually killed him. We killed him thanks to the stock. These guys do have 7 health, right? I'm pretty sure they do. And stock is guaranteed 1 damage. Well, carry on then. Anyone in need of reloads? I think we're good. No, we need 1 reload on Rick. And the rest looks fine. Yep, looks fine to me. I guess Mark could use a reload. Maybe? Nah, this is fine. Just Overwatch. I wonder how often these kinds of missions are going to happen. As in Avenger defense missions. I know you can also get turrets that will defend the Avenger later on. Well, here they come. They are dropping almost on top of us. Kind of. Well, they are still on the low ground. And here they come. Yep. I can't see what you're aiming at. Neither can you, apparently. I have no idea how this shot hit. Apparently they can shoot through the ground, which is pretty impressive. And that was a promotion. Our second promotion from this mission. And that was a promotion for Joe. I think that's a lieutenant promotion for him. Anyway, more dudes incoming. I have no idea how much longer this mission is going to be, by the way. It's a good question. Okay, 6 damage. Can we kill at least one of them? Not when Neil misses. Hey Neil, you're supposed to be a sniper. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a berserker or something like that. This is not a regular muton. Oh, this is awkward. Alright, well, now we actually get to shoot, not with Overwatch. We can use command protocol to kill this guy. Yep, we can. So, well, hold on, can we? Mark, yeah, Mark has command protocol. So this will do guaranteed 2 damage, which is pretty nice. Go, go, go. And rip. Say goodbye. And now we have to kill the officer, which is the easy part. He doesn't even have cover. Too bad for him. Well, who needs reloads? Brian doesn't, so he can take a shot. And just kill him outright. 10 critical. That was a bit of an overkill, but I'll take it. And we could use a reload or two, I suppose. Yeah, we could use some reloads. Yep, Roland needs a reload. Rick certainly doesn't. Anyone else? This is a good moment to get a few reloads in. Done. I guess this would be harder if our roster was more limited, or if we had a lot of wounded soldiers. Then this would definitely be tougher. But we had a pretty big roster for this. Anyway, Overwatch. You can reload. We'll just wait a little bit longer. We can reload other weapons. Just reload them all to full ammunition. Yep, sounds good. Overwatch with everyone else. I'll just keep using Overwatch. There's no way they are infinite, that's my logic. Because that would be completely broken. Well, more reinforcements. We'll get them on the next turn. So keep overwatching, guys. This is fun. But I would like to be done with the mission one day, you know. And here they come, again. To be fair, this is probably going to be harder with more advanced alien types. These guys are pretty easy, and we have pretty good weapons. These are basically mostly enemies that can appear right at the start of the game, or very early in the game, and we have magnetic weapons. So we are a little bit over-geared for this. I assume it will be harder later on. Okay, 6 damage. And that was the stock. I think that was a kill. Yep, that was a kill with 1 damage from stock. That 1 damage is so nice. I kind of underestimated it. But when I think about all the times when I had an enemy with 1 health left, then the stock is definitely worth it. Executed. Actually, no, he's not dead yet, but now he is. No, he's not. What? What are you guys doing? There, now he is. And one more shot? Nope. But that's just a regular dude.
Who's keeping score?
That Berserker is just looking at us. Well, grats. You didn't die. And he actually has full cover. Well, this might be a little bit tougher. Oh yeah, hold on. We can use Demolition, which might or might not destroy his cover. But let's do it. Go, go, go. And it did destroy his cover. Rip that guy. He's basically dead. Yep. So, Brian, it doesn't really matter. We have so many shots. We didn't even get to use our new fancy grenade launcher, and that's 10 damage. Yeah, actually, let's check the range and radius on our new fancy grenade launcher. I kind of want to know. So, frag grenade. Yeah, this is much bigger. Holy crap. This is huge. This is just a regular base frag grenade. Alright. So what about... Let's see... Incendiary grenade. Oh yeah, that was on the guy who already fired. No, that's fine. Overwatch again. We can reload. Okay, bring it on. Any more enemies? Overwatch. Right, let's check the radius. And no, that was not you. There it is, that's what I'm looking for. Yep, that's pretty good. And this does 4 to 5 damage. And it will set enemies on fire. Right, more Overwatch. We could consider moving out soon. Again, I assume the waves will end at some point. Because it would be incredibly silly if they didn't. Alright, well, more Overwatch. We can reload the sniper rifle, I suppose. Are we there yet? We got more on the other side of the map this time. Alright then. Well, you guys know what to do, right? I'll just spam 2, because Overwatch is always under the same key binding. Which is one of the small things that I really like. Overwatch is always 2. That was not the case in the first XCOM. Okay, well, here comes another group. More Advent dudes. We didn't see any Advent mechs yet, but we know there's a Berserker. Hi. You guys came to join the party. Well, we're waiting with Overwatch party. Do we need any more reloads? Not right now, I don't think so. We're good. Neil could use a reload, I guess, but everyone else will use Overwatch. Come on, guys, Overwatch. I'll just spam 2 at this point. Yes, I heard something too. Like 50 friggin' aliens. He's very observant, isn't he? And that was a miss. That was a long-range shot right there. Pretty impressive. And guess what? What? More Overwatch. I'm having fun with this, but yeah, it would be nice to actually finish this mission at some point, you know. Well, here comes a guy with Death Wish, clearly. Come on, people. And missed 2 shots in a row. Really? Who's that guy? Aren't Jesus? Come on, people. What? Hey, aim better. That Advent officer is literally Aren't Jesus, apparently. Okay, these guys managed to survive without being murdered. I'm actually almost impressed. Like, I'm legitimately impressed that they didn't get murdered. We might actually have to use a grenade here. Or we can use Demolition. That's probably going to work quite nicely. Alright, let's open with Demolition then. And I think we did it? I can't quite tell. The tree is blocking the view. Yep. Their cover went down, so they are basically dead. Why is there a fire right here? I have no idea, but we're not burning. Or anything like that. Yeah, I have no idea why there's a fire here. That's kind of funny. Alright. We'll worry about that later. Let's just kill these guys first. Neil. 85%. He only has line of sight to one guy, so let's take a shot at that one guy. And that's a kill. Very nice. Wait, no, it's not a kill. It's just 6 critical damage. Alright, this is fine. Some people need to move to get a shot. Oh yeah, we could kill that guy with combat protocol now. Yes, we could. Might not be worth wasting it. Well, let's take a shot at the officer first. There, that's 5 damage. I'll use combat protocol if I need to guarantee a kill. But there's no need to do that right now. Rick, I don't really want to move. There's no need to move him. Edith, she could actually use some experience. There, that's a kill. And one more. Not with Mark. Rick can take a shot. Alright, go Rick. And that's a kill. Nice. We saved combat protocol. And now we can still Overwatch with Mark. That's exactly what we're going to do. And with Brian. And with everyone who can still do it. Maybe I should move Vasily a bit. Okay, well, here comes yet another group. I have no clue how many more groups we're going to get. But I seriously see no reason to move from here. It's a little bit strange that you can get this much experience this way. Well, here they come. I might have to make a cut, because I have no idea how much longer this is going to be. And it's getting way too long now. Oh great, now we're burning, damn it. I'll have to use a medkit. Well, we can use Gremlin Heal. He is on fire. That was a little bit strange. Does this have a duration? No, I guess not. We can heal him on the next turn. Alright, well, let's just use Overwatch. I should have reloaded, I suppose. But Overwatch for now. Let's not waste a heal just yet, when it's not necessary. I think I'll move Vasily a bit. I could try to move closer, but I don't want to activate them and make them move towards us on our turn. That would be kind of bad. Alright, Overwatch it is then. I'm going to make a cut if this goes on for much longer than this. And we missed. Okay, that's 1 damage with stock. And we missed again. Come on people, stop missing. Neil, go. And missed. What's up with the misses? There, that's a kill. That was Edith. Useful. Another one bites the dust. Look at that pile of corpses, it's pretty funny. And that's just a regular Advent Trooper. And missed. Way too many misses on this turn. One more shot. I think that's the last one. And we missed again, because of course we did. Still, he can't actually do anything. Not on this turn. And we are going to need a heal for Bjorn. I don't see a way around it. Alright, well, let's kill this guy first. Best way to kill him. I could shoot him in the face. I could go here or something like that. Or I could shoot him from here, this is fine. Yeah, come on Vasily. Do something useful, 100%. This is probably going to be a kill. No, but 6 damage. Now we can use combat protocol if we want to. I don't know if it's worth it. Oh yeah, Mark needs to reload. I would prefer to not use combat protocol when he needs a reload. Alright, we'll just take a shot. So Brian will do 1 damage because he has stock. But he has 2 health. What about Edith? We could just move towards him. She could kill him with melee. 88%, and we will stay on this side. Alright, do it. Bye. That was a critical hit. Slightly unnecessary. And now we can reload as well as heal our guy. Bit of a waste of a heal. I'm not quite sure what that fire was all about, but whatever. So, will this remove the burning effect? I kind of assume that it will. Only one way to find out, but I don't want him to take free damage again. There, it will remove the burning effect. Alright. We do have one more heal still. And we need a few reloads, so let's make that happen. Overwatch. I'll have to make a cut soon, because, yeah, I have no idea how much longer this is going to be. And this is getting way too long. Reload. Yeah, we need quite a few reloads right now, actually. Come on, people. More Overwatch. More reinforcements. Okay, well, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. I normally wouldn't do this, but I have no clue how much longer this mission is going to be. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.